Right everyone, bit of a different video for you today. We've supposedly got the XM5 turned up after a debacle with customs. I think I ordered this and paid for it early September, late August, can't quite remember. And it's been stuck in customs, they released it. I paid extra for a Saturday delivery and then they just didn't deliver it, but luckily managed to get it dropped off at a post office, went and collected it before they closed. So I'm going to be taking you through the whole journey on this, unboxing everything as much as I can do, because I dare say there's going to be a lot of questions, so I'm going to try and cover all the bases. So we'll get to opening this thing and seeing what we get in the box. Just so you know, in previous times, everything I've had from Toxicant, barring the trigger box they sent me, all the guns, all the replicas, the Rattler, the Spear LT, the accessories that I bought, like the suppressor and everything like that for the Spear, I've all purchased with my own money. I've just ordered it on the website. So there's nothing that they've sent me gun-wise to be like, so someone could say I'm biased, because I've spent every single penny of my own money buying these things in. The XM5 is a little bit of a exception, because I obviously expressed interest for a long time before I was able to put the order in. And I did get a little bit of discount, I suppose, just because I've been a good customer of theirs and I've produced content which is going to help them. So let's pull this thing out the box and flip this thing over. So on the previous models that I've had, like the Rattler and the Spear LT, they came in like little plastic hard cases. They're all disassembled and stuff. A little bit different with this, probably because of the size, and getting gun cases and everything done and shipping them in it would probably cost a small fortune. I'm going to open it up here, see what we've got inside. So we've got some blanking plates there for the magazines. So this, we'll have to see what magazines these are, because they are different. So when ordering the Toxicant, it might change in future orders, you're able to get 4 magazines that come with it. Now, the problem with that is, as great as that is, because, you know, you're not having to buy a ton of mags when you get this thing to sort of even get it kind of working. We'll see what type of mag this is. That's a CO2 mag. The slightly annoying thing is, you know, you can't pick what magazines they come with. So the CO2 magazines, for instance, are kind of forced upon you. So you've got more mags. You get 4 in total. I have since tried to order from Toxicant's website. So I went on there multiple times. I've been trying to email them. I think the last email I sent them, we were talking quite a bit. Sent them an email in November. And since November to now, all my emails have been not replied to. I've messaged them on Instagram. I don't know what's going on. Well, perhaps they're ignoring me now, perhaps I've been a bit too annoying, I'm not sure. But I went onto the website and I tried to order a bunch of these mags and the suppressor for the XM5 as well. And I couldn't order, so I emailed them again saying, look, I'm trying to make an order on your website, I'm trying to give you some money. Any chance we can get this sorted? Because it was like another £300–400. And yeah, no reply since then either. I bet many of you are saying, get on with it, come on, get to it. In here, you have the stock, which is very, very loose. It has got the SIG branding on it, but what I'll say is, if you look back, especially with on their website, they put the Garand video on the product description page. The SIG stock that they fit on that gun is very different to this. It's more minimalistic. So I think this would have to be switched out or heavily shimmed, because it's very, very loose. So I'm not sure if this is too small or this is too big. So we've got the stock there as well. And I'm probably going to mention another YouTuber a lot in these videos, which is 6mm Badger. He's a subscriber of mine. Now I'm subscribed to him. He was probably one of the first people in the world to get the XM5 and start producing content on it. But he ordered the Mark 18 model and he didn't get it. So is mine going to be the same? Am I going to get the model that I ordered, or am I going to get a different order, a different model? And it looks like I have got the Mark 18 model. So we'll slide this out here. Extremely well packaged. Look at that, it's an absolute beast. I like the grip. It's actually quite comfy. Flip it over here. A little bit of receiver wobble. But you know, real guns do that, guys. You know, you ain't got to freak out about it. There are ways you could probably shim it to get rid of the noise. So that's something we'll have to look at. It would have been nice if they could have cleaned it up a little bit. I mean, I don't mind the wobble if it doesn't sound like that. So, interesting thing with this is it's the smallest model that they did, the Mark 18. You've got this really small flash hider on here, and you've got the thread in for the suppressor to go straight on. You've got the gas block, which is actually the hop adjuster. So what you do is you press the button and that adjusts your hop. So you haven't got to strip the gun down or anything like that. You haven't got to pull the charging handle back and get your hands in the magwell. The colour looks quite good. There is a colour difference on the anodizing. So the handguard is like a dark brown, where this is like a bronze. I don't know if that will come through on camera. But yeah, very, very nice looking. So we can use the charging handle at the top, which most people, I think there's a few reports of people saying that these pins are coming loose and damaging the receiver. I have no plans ever to use that charging handle. I don't know why you would. To me, you'd be using the side folder. That's what the Sig Spear is quite well known for. And it's got quite a bit of mass in that short bolt, because you haven't got a buffer tube. You know, you haven't got a long bolt like having an MWS. You've got a short bolt that sits here, but this one is obviously sized up compared to the MCX, the normal MCX. So you've got 6x8 by 51, which is, I think it's the same round as what they call the 277 Fury or 227 Fury. I can't quite remember. I'm sure it's 277 Fury, which is SIG specialty round for this. And yeah, I think that's everything in the box. I don't think there's anything else. I will, of course, go through and check. Let's check these mags. The annoying thing is, they don't tell you. You can tell that one's heavier. So I'm guessing the heavier mags are the CO2 mags, and I'm guessing these two are gas mags. Let's test that theory, shall we? Yeah, you got a gas mag there. What would probably be an interesting thing to do, I mean, it's not so much bother doing that. It's not hard at all. But if you didn't want to do that, you could just drill a small hole here. Obviously, you're not going to do that if you want to keep the base plates nice and intact. And looking at the way that they do, the magazines do look fantastic. They've got like this semi-translucent with the faux rounds. Maybe that's a sticker or something underneath, but it does look very, very good. And what it seems to look like as well is, I'm hoping, it does look like we can see the spring, yeah. So as we fill our rounds in the top, we're going to be able to see how many rounds is left in the magazine without having to guess, which is also good. So 6mm Badger's done a load of content on his. I think he was very lucky to be one of the first people that is inclined to put content out online that got his Sig Spear. Unfortunately for him, he got the wrong model sent to him. He didn't buy it from Toxicant, he bought it from 6mm Airsoft. So I think he's spoken to Toxicant, and they're gonna fix that for him, because, you know, he hasn't really got what he paid for. But I ordered straight through Toxicant. I did get a bit of discount. Now, I have spent a fair bit of money with them. This is my third rifle with them. And I do want more on their website. They've got that RSAR reduced signature rifle, which is like the Spear LT's version of the Honey Badger. Not the Honey Badger, the Rattler, sorry. And yeah, I think there's more things I want from them. It's just be nice to get a reply to my emails. So Toxicant, if you're listening, please reply to me, because I want to order some more stuff with you. And it's kind of difficult at the moment because your website doesn't work. So I think we'll break this series down into videos, otherwise I'm going to be talking about this thing for the next 2 hours. You know, we'll go through it on the bench. I just wanted to show you guys the unboxing, because if you've ordered one of these things, or you're thinking about ordering one of these things, what can you expect once it gets, you know, brought to you in the box? I don't see, they used to do like a little accessory pack which had like the hop unit in and everything, so I'll have to pull the box apart and see if there's anything else in here, but I can't see anything, so I'm guessing not. Maybe the hop up is installed. Let's have a quick break of the receiver and see. So there is a hop unit in there, and it also looks like there's a barrel in there as well. There's definitely a brass coloured piece in the barrel, so maybe they fit like a barrel just to, I don't know, maybe they had people trying to feed rounds into a gun that didn't have a barrel and hop fitted. So it does look like it's got a small brass barrel. So we will have to, we should be able to shoot it, but we obviously want to put our own barrel and hop parts in there. If I can, if the hop allows it, I'll be going Titan nub, 60-degree flamingo rubber, and a 250mm 603 Prometheus in a barrel. That's the setup I always go to in all my MWSs now. It just performs brilliantly with no malfunctions down to the barrel. Stock wise, I don't know what we're gonna do about this. I'm gonna be able to pull this off. So you've got a little stock tube there. Maybe that's under spec. It does feel kind of small, but it would have been nice for the amount of money that you're spending. You know, you're spending well over you know, what, $1,500, £1,300 ish. It would be nice to have a stock that doesn't rattle like that. Maybe they outsource this part. I really don't know, but that to me, especially on gas blowbacks and, you know, replicas of this caliber in terms of price, and you're not buying something that the average skirmisher is going to be using on the field. You know, this is a very niche in a niche type thing. We're the type of people that expect that to be good. So I didn't want to have to change this stock, but I'm going to have to now because I can't. That would annoy the crap out of me. So I didn't want to put like a Magpul stock on there, because I kind of do that with everything. But I do have one on my Mark 18 we could try. So we'll leave it there for the unboxing. You get the rifle. Even though they say it's a kit, it looks like mine's got an inner barrel in it. You do have to assemble the stock and everything like that. You get 4 mags in the box. You get 2 CO2 mags and 2 gas mags. I'll be switching to the gas mags because I don't like running CO2, because with gas you can just top it up as and when you want. With CO2 you've got to make sure that CO2 capsule's expended before you can exchange it. But we will do some experiments in terms of the kick and the recoil and everything like that, because I dare say it is punchier on CO2 compared to gas. So yeah, it will be interesting, this moving forward. Just before I go, because a lot of people have been freaking out about this. Let's just peel, if I can peel it, this piece of plastic on the side, which is stuck down very well. I don't have any nails, so I can't pull it off, so I'll have to remove that in the next video. Thanks for watching. Fear not, more stuff on the way. We'll get on the bench and we'll get down to the nitty-gritty details of this thing. As far as we're going now, what do you think of this? I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I think Toxicant, going from a brand that no one really knew, and it's just, you know, popped up. They started doing their MCXs. They have improved things over, you know, the past 12, 24 months, and now they're bringing us replicas like this. I honestly think it's just phenomenal what they've done. There's a few critics of Toxicant out there. Some people have asked me to do more videos on the Aaron Smith Spear LT, which I suppose I'll try to do. But honestly, I think if you're looking for an MCX model, out of all the manufacturers around the world that do gas blowback replicas of the SIG stuff, so SIG, MCXs, Rattlers, Spear LTs, and now the Big Daddy Spear, I honestly think Toxicant is the best place to go. They do have little things here and there, like the pins on the charging handles come out. That happened on my Spear LT mid-game. Luckily I managed to find all the parts and I super glued the pins in so they won't come out again. So it's little things like that, but you get that on everything. And I think the type of customers, again, like myself, that buy this stuff, have probably got a bit more patience buying, expensive things like this, to get them right, as long as it's nothing drastic. Like I think they have had a couple of people buy the rattlers and the rail, or the receiver and the rail is like an extra couple of, you know, rail slots. It's like out of spec, but you know, I'm not sure how that went down. I'm not sure if Toxicant fixed it, but thank you very much for Toxicant to getting this to me. And I can't wait to do more stuff with this. I can't wait to do more content. I'll probably keep filming content today and just upload it sporadically. I have been pretty lax with the uploads. I apologise for that. Honestly, it's just me. I have had no inkling to do anything as of late. I think, you know, as you're getting into the new year, you need to get back into the scheme of things. A couple of eagle-eyed people might have noticed I've got an Evo box over there, so we'll be doing stuff with Evos as well. I've got some Max Model products over there, including the new Max Model MWS hop unit, which we'll be looking at, which the one I've got is all in retail packaging, everything like that. It's good to go. I think they have made a small change before they do an official release, but we'll be going over that on video when we get to it. So thanks for tuning in. Sorry it's been a super long video. If you've got any questions, put them down in the comments below and I'll get to them in the next subsequent videos that I'll do. Thank you for sticking around. I can't really say from me and Bench today, but from me and Table, we'll see you in the next video.